Hi, this is for my trust lawyers. Actually, it's for you guys because it seems like there's been a lot of frauds happening right after the litigation settlement was granted. I ended up did not receive my litigation settlement and it was stolen and used by usurpers, whoever they are, and the use of imposter as me in the court. So these are the problems that has been bothering me because I couldn't receive my payment, and it because they has conducted a organized crime against my finances. So I wanted this case to be resolved because litigation settlement is something that has already been agreed upon. So when the money came to Malaysia, there shouldn't be any dispute or frauds or this sort of things happening in our judicial system. It's quite unfortunate that these things actually happen because it brought a big disgrace to our Malaysian judicial system. You see, the money in those inheritance accounts, it wasn't won by my client. I won that money that they brought in illegally through money laundering and probate frauds. So who decided that they should be given that money, or why they have came up with the idea of using an imposter as me in the court of law to gain access to the inheritance accounts? I have no idea whose idea was that. But obviously what they have done is wrong, and this problem has to be rectified because we cannot keep on hanging on to the past, because this thing has occurred. The pandemic itself has already ended, and when Goldman Sachs rep in Malaysia, Roger Ng, was charged in court, I thought the case already resolved, and our former prime minister was sentenced for imprisonment and now seeking for a court of appellate to give him a house arrest. So all those matters shouldn't affect my litigation settlement, whatever money that was owed to me and whatever money that they should release and place under my ownership. Those shouldn't be defrauded at all. So why these things happen, and it shows that the government itself has some responsibility to get this matter sorted, because it was done by a group of fraudsters who wanted the control over the money, which they are not rightfully to own or control the money. Whatever that they have done has inflicted and implicated a lot of people. You see, when I created the program, that I said we should have a sort of like partnership with whichever companies that wanted to operate the business so that I can generate more incomes for my trust. So in that sense, they shouldn't be using an imposter to be me. When you use an imposter to become me, immediately you are making the trust and the program itself illegitimate, illegal. So I'll say this is all done because of greed. Okay, people became greedy after they found out how massive my trust is and how much I have been granted or won against the fight for corruptions in Malaysia. So they have came up this kind of weird idea, thinking that they can, defraud and undermine the law. They make our court and make our judges looks like clowns. They make them look stupid. Okay, whoever that conspire and abetted them make our court, our judicial system looks really, really bad. Okay, and they spoil my program. Those program when I launched during the pandemic, it was supposed to create so many entrepreneur, and it wasn't supposed to make them get tangled up with money laundering cases. But because they have intentionally defrauded the program and used the imposter to become me in the court, so it ended up a lot of people who wasted time and effort to set up the business, their business has to be wind down because all of those businesses now became money laundering operation. It became money laundering operation because of they use an imposter to be me, and they control the money without my consent. Okay, so that is not how things supposed to work, but they have spoiled it, ruined it, sabotage it, thinking that they actually can control my trust by just using an imposter. But they never ever had the key. They never was the owner of the trust, and they never was the owner of the money itself. Okay, even though I don't have the document here to show it to our local lawyers who want to fight my case for me, but you guys already know how the situation is. Certain documents we may not want to reveal to our local counterparts. It should be kept as the top secret documents as it is. So when it came to litigation settlement, I think a simple letter issuing that I have been granted such and such accounts and I am the owner of the accounts, and nobody else can access the account except if they have my consent or authorization to utilize the account. It's such a simple thing to do, but I don't know why they don't want to do that. You understand? That's why I felt like they wasted so much time, so much effort, like praying and targeting at the money bags that they want to control but they can't control. And in the end they hurt so many people. In the end so many people died. Okay, some people even kill the witnesses because they don't want their wrongdoings be exposed. And I think things has really gone out of hands in Malaysia. Okay, when it comes to my inheritance money, it shouldn't happen. I thought you guys can sort this out as soon as possible. It's already an old case, man. We need to move on. Okay guys, thanks.